Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Buses in. Today we are at a lovely place of Grimsby, Grimsby as some people like to call it, with 19107 being the bus that we previously just seen. And let's see who comes in. I meant to say 19017. Also 212 star is also ahead, right, clip 7. And about 400. See what's next. Now coming up, about 400. 19383 on the 110 park. See what's next. Now we're coming up in about 400, number 6 to Wybers Wood. 19210. See what's next. Now heading out. 19383 on the number 1. Two of our phones just pulled up for the count. See who's next. Now coming up on number 3 to Morrison's. 10900. Our phones MC or CSO Grimsby Depot. See who's next. Now coming up is Lincolnshire phone and ride service on a phone and ride service respectively. Ep53 City Line. And obviously we've got the two 400s just sat there doing nothing, get a minute. We'll see who's next. Now going up at Scotland of our phone journey on number 4 to Morrison's, which is the lovely 10916. There it goes. Beside his mate over there. Now coming up, right clip 7 on number 10 to Waltham. That's him. See who's next. And now coming up, beautiful Val 4MC on number 12 to Waltham, Cheapside. And we'll see who's next. Now coming up on the number 4 to Morrison's, about 200 MC. There he is. See who's next. Now coming out on number 6, 27881 to Alexandra Road. Number 3 to Cleethorpes Pier, 19195. And it's good to be at Grimsby now, compared to the epic fail we had last time for the open day. Sorry to say. I would have filmed it if it wasn't for that copyright. Anyway, moving on from that. Number 12 to Waltham Cheapside, and obviously number 4 to Cleethorpes Pier is also coming out as well. Just for a few things down. There we go, number 12 setting off. That is... we'll get him in a bit, hold up. 10897 followed by 10909. I believe the rear one's like Scotland, not ScotRail, completely different company altogether there. Now coming out on number 6, 19210. It's just heading out, we've just got a bit of a build up here. Alright, nice to see him again. Here he comes. There he goes. Nice and calmly. We'll see who's next. Number 53 to Grimsby inbound. This is 27635.
Yeah, Lincoln based on.
Yeah. That's him. Let's see who's next.
It's going to be going up to Lincoln then.
Number 1 to Victor Street, 19014. There he goes. See who's next. Now coming up, 26267 on number 3 to Morrison's, about 200 MC. Followed by a lovely Ackland's coach right here. Scaniers at I6 in Turbo. He's on a private hire service. To who know where. See who's next. Now leaving. Following him out is 19215 and also 10898. Going on the 3 and 4 to Cleethorpes Pier respectfully. see them. Lovely. See who's next. See a bit, buddy. Now coming up, 19393 on number 7 to Grimsby Town Centre. See who's next. Now coming up on number 7, 19393. There he is again. Let's see who's next. Now coming out on number 9, 21272. There he is. Let's watch him out when he comes out. Coming out. Now coming out to blend in with the traffic that's happening in a minute. Heads off. See who's next. Now coming out, number 8 to Cleveland Speed, 10914. We've got a station trying to turn into 19206. Yeah, so he's alright. See who's next. Now going off. There's 19393 on the number 7 to Hewitt Circus. Let's see who's next. Now heading off is the station from to depot, and also 19351 on the 3 to Cleveland Pier. See who's next. Now coming out, number 4 to Cleveland Pier. 26258. Oh, that was lamppost. See who's next. Now coming up on number 4 to Morrison's, 27644. Following him in, 27256. Also following him is 10908. There he goes. Morning. There he goes. So that person got away there. See who's next. Now coming up on the number 5 to Immingham is 19206. There it goes. See who's next. Now we're coming up about 300 or 27191 on number 6 to Alexandra Road. See who's next. Now coming up on the route 6 to Wyberswood, 27195. Like to see him again. There he is. Oh, look who's coming up behind. 26273 in the brand new Stage Road we got you livery.
Steve, yeah.
Oh, Steve Blue, yeah.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah. See who's next. There he is, the Val 200C that previously mentioned. Looking nice in the Stage Road we got you livery, aka Stage Road Steel Blue. 26273. Making a steady move because of the traffic happening behind us. No big issues, just standard stuff. Let's see who's next. Now heading off on number 6 Alexandra Road, 27197. There we go. Let's see who's next. 26256. That's him. In the section we got you Steel Blue in it. Let's see who's next. Now coming out on the 251 to Louth, 10907. 10907 on the 251 to Louth. Yep. Nice to see. Let's see who's next. Number 3 heading out, 26274. There it goes. On the number 3 to Cleveland Spear. Let's see who's next. 21268 heading out. There it goes. Let's see who's next. Now coming up, pair of 400s. First one on number 3 to Mountains, 19007. Following him is the number 2 to Your Park, 19044. Yep, nice to see him again. See who's next. Now coming up on number 10 to Walton, 26257. Nice to see him again. See who's next. Now coming up on number 4 to Morrison's, 12915. Crossing over with about 200. Right, I could have served then. See who's next. 19044 coming out on number 2 to Your Park. Same one seen before, of course. Nice to see him again. We'll see who's next. Now coming up on number 12 to Grimsby Town Centre, 19126. Yep, that sure is. There he is. Let's see who's next. Now coming out on number 4 to Keyforce Beer, 19017. Let's see who's next. Now coming up with our 207C on number 3 to Morrison's, 26264. There he is. Let's see who's next. 19247 heading out on number 3 to Keyforce Pier. Let's see who's next. Now coming on route number 2 to Victor Street. There we go, 1933. Let's see who's next. Now coming out. 21275 again. Good to see him. So going nice and strong for his age. Let's see who's next. Now coming out on number 5 to Immigan, 19197. Nice to see him. Good to see him. See who's next. Now coming out on number 3 to Clearforce Pier, 10916. And number 4 to Clearforce Pier as well. And number 4 to Morrison's, 19195. There it is. Let's see who's next. Now coming up on number 9 to Walton, 10912. Let's see who's next. Now coming up on number 3 to Morrison's, 10909. 909, sorry. And that one's going to be our last bus of the day. Thank you very much for watching as always. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much and goodbye.